first thing dudes are gonna do when they gonna try to take somebody's girl? Start pillow talking. Yeah. Yo, my man, he don't take the trash out. Oh, baby, I would always take the trash out for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fall for that.
If I was your vibe, I usually take it here. I'm like, yeah.
You wouldn't even have to worry about the trash, shorty. Why are you at work?
It's crazy. Will say anything.
Nah, yeah,
bro. Like niggas really out here buying buying his purses and bags.
No, facts.
Just to smash, bro. I'm like, you gotta be the thirsty nigga alive. Like, you don't even. I guess sometimes you take all that, but it don't take all that. Like,
niggas be fiends, bro.
Yeah.
They be f***ing the game up.
Yeah, bro. Because it's like, hey, you got like talking about some. Cheesecake Factory ain't a good date. I'm like,
we gonna eat good there.
yeah.
But like I said, it be the dudes that don't actually get women that mess the game up for everybody.
Yes, bro.
Because I think I seen the joint that was like YTB Fat was up there talking about some man. Flowers is a minimum. I'm taking my shorty. She getting a plane ride to and it's like, bro, you had to come out of pocket $10,000-$20,000 for a woman. Like, we not on the same level, bro. Yeah. If you were not rapping today, and you didn't have money, and you didn't have clout, you would not have these women. Like, it was like, say they like finesse 2 times, talking about, I got 2 girlfriends, y'all can never. Like, you would not have 2 girlfriends if you was not finesse 2 times, bro.
And my thing be, bro, who is choosing these to speak up for us?
Like, facts. Facts.
That is making millions of dollars a year is not the spokesperson for I'm sorry, bro.
Like PG Rock got a little t-shirt. He's still talking about some pretty girls love motion. Like, you're a rapper, gang. I'm a 9-to-5er.
No, and a lot of dudes don't understand. They just prisoners of the moment, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You just that dude today.
Once your album flop, man, we right back in the same
the shorties is they walking right by you.
Bro. And for that's 2 times. Insane, bro. Respectfully. Insane. Because I ain't gonna say nothing, but that's insane, bro.
You're not allowed to speak for anybody, brother.
Yeah, bro.
You're not allowed to speak for bro.
Stay out of this, man.
Yeah, you need to sit back home, but that be what it is. And a lot of these dudes too, like, I think especially in music, is the greatest way to have a facade built over yourself than anything. Because like Lil Yachty has been one of the few people. Joe Budden talks about it all the time. A lot of these dudes don't have that much money. They just know how to pull money from somewhere else. Because at the end of the day, like they were talking about all these rappers. That's why you see a lot of these rappers that blow up on the scene. They miraculously dripped out. They miraculously got chains and everything like that. And it's like, bro, you haven't even had a hit song yet because it's marketing from the label. We're gonna push it and make it seem like this guy's already established. So then, because it seems like he's already established, everybody's gonna be like, oh, let me listen to him because da da da. Like I seen the joint. I seen Money Man in the store with like 3 shorties at the Louis store. They all sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Kicking their feet. He getting a Louis bag, Chanel bag. Yeah, put that on the tab. Shorty, put that on the tab. And he probably feeling sweet. Like, yeah, I got, you know what I'm saying? 3 shorties. Y'all could never, man. He's over there like, yeah. He got somebody filming the joint for him, too. Like, yeah, man, y'all could never, man. And it's like, bro, them shorties probably got them bags. Thank you, Money Man. But yeah, I got to go right now. Me and my girlfriends, we about to get some food.
Shit, he probably took them back and returned them after he turned the camera off, for real.
But like these dudes be getting finessed so crazy, and them be the ones that mess the game up. Because those dudes are the dudes, like I said, that I told y'all, bro. Like I seen these athletes, these rappers, how quick they are in the midst of a conversation to put money out there for a shorty without even getting to know her name. I said, bro, these dudes is crazy. And they be wondering why. And like real talk, they be talking about how a lot of these athletes don't have women because they be like, yes, a lot of them just hitting and quitting, but a lot of the women just they understand it's their turn. I'm cool. I got my Louis bag out of it, and like I said, a lot of these shorties be finessing these dudes. I got my Louis bag, and I'm kind of sick today.
All he gotta do is spread her legs and lay down for.
But that's what I'm saying. Some of them like don't even. I'm sick today. Sorry.
Yeah, Louis bag though.
Yeah, it's that time of the month or whatever. But next time, and it's gonna keep being a next time thing. Next time, so she gonna run up a collection, and to some shorties, all right, I got one buy out of a whole $50,000 worth of stuff. And I'm saying, and that's not P, because he do be feeling like they P because they had to drop $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to get on a shorty that's not your shorty.
Yeah,
that's going
50 bands fuck one time. Yeah, and like you up though.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can even speak to Lord Toxic himself. Future raps about that all the time. Bro, he's still rapping about women that do not look in his direction. He's still rapping about Sierra and everything like that, and Des and all these other people that they got APs and all that stuff off of you, bro, and they are living their life now. Mm-hmm. Like, so you had your turn with a shorty that really, and bro, like you, like just truly, if I just sit back and look at it, you took on this extravagant trip. You went and bought this crazy stuff for a woman that's not your woman.
Yeah.
And then she just goes back and then can like have this experience, like, cause she knocked it off her bucket list. That's the craziest joint I ever seen, bro. Trickin is at an all-time high these days.
I feel like the saying go, bro. It ain't tricking if you got it. You know what I'm saying? If that's the lifestyle you want to live,
it's tricking. It is tricking.
Let's be honest.
It's
even
tricking.
if you future, that's tricking, bro. You're an idiot, bro. But
tricking.
like, let's be honest. If you really, you really living in like basing your whole personality off your clout and your money and whatever you do in music, whatever you future, bro. Why are you even coming out of pocket, bro?
Yeah. I'm just saying,
and that's what I'm saying. These dudes don't really have game.
You genuinely love spending money.
You know what I'm saying?
Genuinely drip everybody out in your life. Like you see your mom, like, oh, you drop 10 minutes. Yeah, you see 10 minutes. Like that's genuinely what you want to do. Cool. But like you're a cornball, you're sitting here filming these. Like y'all niggas is not living like this. You're
yeah, that is. But I was just saying in the sense like if you got enough money and it don't affect you, it ain't. You know, I get it.
But
that
I don't
sense.
care, bro.
How
many people in the world really got that much money, bro?
That's a fact. But that's why they say it.
But like
$30,000 bag just to smash or just to hope to smash.
Bro, you spent $30,000, but you tricking crazy. But because in the same.
That's tricking though.
That's tricking. That's tricking. You can say it don't hurt you, but you spent 30. Like, all right, that's all right.
To us, yeah.
No. In the same breath, that same shorty that somebody spent 20, 30, 40, 10, 5 on, somebody else spent $0.
It hit her too, like.
So is it P? Let's say me and somebody got the same amount of money, and he spent all this money to get the goal of just hitting. Yeah. And I spent $0. If we had both the same amount of money, he's still a trick.
He's a fool too.
He's a buffoon. Because the only way, all right, let's take it back. If you didn't have the money, you didn't have access to that shorty. She doesn't look in your direction.
It's tricking.
That you tricking, because the only way you had an opportunity to even get close to that woman was you had to offer. Like I said, in the scenario, I've seen people walk up to women that already was ready to initiate a conversation, and you started a conversation with, "You so beautiful, I will buy you anything you want." Yeah. You didn't even have to say that.
Yeah, because
but because you said that, that's the only way you knew.
That's what I'm saying. Like respectfully, like. Dre not gonna walk into the club and be like, "Let me buy you a Birkin." He Dre.
Know what I'm saying?
Like respectfully, like you already, cause he's of that status. Like if you gonna be somebody that's bouncing off your status and you feel me, you really going off of that. That's your personality. That's your identity. Why are you going in there talking about something? I'll buy you anything. You future. We don't care.
Like, you don't have to. Like you are.
You leading with your wallet. That's tricky, bro.
Yeah, I feel like everybody don't necessarily do it like that though. Like you were saying, some people
most men with money
if you gotta spend the money like you can't.
If you are leading with your wallet in any way, shape, or form, bro, you're tricking, bro. Like even if you are
leading
old,
with your wallet,
even if you is old man, you got billions and billions of dollars, and you say, "Hey, I'm like, you're so beautiful. I'd like to buy you." You're a trick, bro.
So let's say like it's an example. Let's say like you in the club or something like that, right? And like you see a shorty like sitting in the bar or something. She with her girlfriend. She turn up whatever.
Yeah.
Let's say like you feel me. Pull to the side, let me buy you a drink real quick and chop it up with you type shit. What would you consider that?
I feel like that's a little different, like, because when you're in the club, like, people is not coming there for you.
Yeah.
They there to have a good time or whatever.
Yeah.
Your intersection to interrupt somebody's night is like, hey, I see you from you having a good time or whatever. You mind if I buy you a drink? We chop it up. You know what I'm saying? That's like an exchange for time or whatever. Somewhat. Just like if you want to get to know a girl, you would take her out on a date or y'all would go somewhere or whatever.
Yeah.
You exchanging for me pleasantry for your time. It's an even exchange or whatever. I don't feel like you buying a drink is the equivalent to being like, or if you be like, oh, you so beautiful. I'm gonna just buy you this. I'm gonna buy you, like, if you could completely just like, I don't want to talk to you and nothing. I'm just, hey, put it in, whatever. Tab it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You could be tricking, but like, if you're just like, hey, I want to talk to you, for me, woo, how about you mind if I buy you a drink or whatever? It's I feel like it's you just initiating conversation, bro.
So it depends, basically.
But it's also
but you're not leading with your wallet though. Like, you actually had genuine intentions of meeting this person and whatever, talking. It's just like, we can share a drink. You know what I'm saying?
But that's just to say if they had genuine intentions. Intentions could just be.
Yeah, I mean, it could be whatever it is. But like, at the end of the day, we're connecting as people. I'm not connecting you with my wallet.
Yeah.
We're connecting as people. We're conversing.
But
we're sharing a drink, yes, but we're conversing. We're not. You're not having access to my wallet just because we're sharing a drink. We're in a bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, essentially, it's a little different. It's a setting. If we're in a mall and I meet you, and my first thing is, bro, let me buy you this.
I feel like that's crazy, but say y'all already, you know what I'm saying?
You're acquainted already?
Yeah, acquainted, and you know what I'm saying? You rocking with this person. Okay, I get you a little $5,000 little bracelet or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's not tricking though. That's somebody that you deal with.
Yeah, so if y'all acquainted, is whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you are leading with your wallet on some, I don't even care what type of person you are. You don't need to know what type of person I am. I have money. And you need it.
Okay.
That's tricking, bro.
Okay.
Bro. It's getting to a point now, like, you know, well, some places, sometimes, some ladies where, like, if you not doing that, it ain't nowhere, you ain't got to talk about.
Yeah. And
right.
I mean, but like,
there you go.
Those type of people, they already let you know what they looking for. It's superficial. Like, they looking for people that's gonna bring the money out because they got a feature fee basically. Like, you gotta pay them $3,500 for them to talk. Like,
you know what I'm saying? But that, all right, I it's tricky. Because I can say, and I can speak to this experience, I've had managers that make over $500,000. And he's older, whatever. Okay, you can maybe say he's not attractive. I've gone out with them, and he said, I want you to do the speaking, do the talking. And if I got to buy something, I'll buy it. Because he can spend the money, but he can't start a conversation with the woman. And that's why I was saying, you aren't tricking. Like you said, if you have to lead with your wallet. And bro has no shame in his game to admit that he's a trick.
Yeah.
He makes the money.
Leave with your wallet because you can't leave with your personality.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, in the same breath, the same woman that he had to pay the money to just to get a conversation out of, I was just able to walk out and spend no money on.
Yeah.
And that obviously works for everybody else or for everybody, whatever. If you had to, I say, I don't think, and let's not, you know what I'm saying, for the power, I'm going to get it straight. I don't think there's nothing wrong with spending money on a woman that you find attractive, that you enjoy. But if you just spending money to get a conversation, like that's your opener. Like in sales, you have your opener, and you got to grab attention quickly. So if you started your conversation with money, ding, oh, wait, hold on. So regardless of how you look, regardless of how your personality is, regardless of how you smell, your hygiene, your fit, I heard money. So if the money lines up where I want it to be at, we might be able to have a discussion here. It's like that video I sent in the chat, and me and Kyle was talking about it. How the shorty was like, it was All-Star Weekend and K Camp supposed to be in town, and people. Oh yeah, you said it. And he was like, they gonna be outside with their chains on. So I'm looking for the ones with the chains on that's gonna be able to spend it. Somebody might be willing to spend it on her, but if it won't. In line with how much she wanted to be spent. Like somebody came out there and bought her drinks or whatever, and bought a hookah and what. You won't spend in the quiet amount. I thought you was gonna buy a bottle. I thought you was gonna have a section. So if you're gonna leave with the money, there's got to be a parameter. So that's why I said, even though she didn't want him, because she was only looking for somebody that was gonna spend it. You didn't spend enough money for me to want you, and so that's why I said, you are tricking. Because if that guy would have walked up to her. And like she said, if you feel some type of way, she would walk right past you. If he wouldn't have said nothing about no bottle, she would have ignored this conversation, which means she was not attracted to him. He was able to get a conversation because he bought her stuff, and that was able to buy him some time. So I say, if you have to buy time by literally buying stuff, you tricking, and that's why I say I don't, bro. Like let's look about it. Like there's that viral video of like 42 Doug. Where he's out with like them people and he's mad short and everybody's calling him 4 for 2 Doug. With all due respect, a lot of these rappers, if they weren't these rappers, they would not be getting these women.
Yeah, because The majority them are not even like respectfully. They're not over 6 feet. Whatever they. I mean,
all the things that women say they won't, they don't have. And like I said, look at real breath. How many dudes is booed up? Now you can make the argument that these dudes don't want girlfriends. But in the words of Finesse 2 Times, if you so player, you can have multiple girlfriends. So shorties would sign up for that.
Yeah, and player is just another way for niggas like him to be like, if you willing to trick, or if you willing to do it for me, because if you really notice it, they've been talking about what's P and what's player. They ain't never been player, and it ain't never been P.
Not facts.
It like they talking about pushing P, spending so much money on somebody you don't know. It's never been P. It's never been player.
Yeah, bro.
Throughout time, they will tell you that's never been player. For any pimp in history, they will tell you that's never been that.
Yeah, like if you gonna be P, it's like if you can walk out the club with, you know what I'm saying, the same amount of results with no bread, then it's like, you know,
that's player, bro.
Yeah, then you player type.
Cause you, for me, you working your mouthpiece, bro. Like you feel me?
Paul.
I said, bro, chill. Come on. Chill. But for me, like you relying on your charisma and your personality. So it's like if you really player, you walk in there, you don't like. Niggas know, bro.
Yeah.
If you got it, bro, you got it, bro. You don't got to do too much. Like you walk in the club, you spit your little piece, and you good.
All right. So tricking is if you walking in with, you know what I'm saying, the intent to just use your money.
Money talking,
Yeah,
bro.
and it's like
I'm not talking. This wallet is, bro.
Yeah,
That's what it
You
is.
gotta spend the money to have this encounter with this woman. You would trick.
like a little coin machine, little ride. Like you got to stick a quarter in there for it to go.
Yeah.
You gotta pay to play.
Yeah.
Then you would trick. And that's why I said.
But if you don't got to and you just like spending your money, you're not.
I mean, you still
who's
trick.
walking to the
Let's be
club?
honest. Let's be honest.
That's what you said earlier, though.
I mean, technically, like, but who? Nobody's about to just be like,
You know what I'm
oh.
saying?
But some niggas do that though. Some niggas do that.
But it's not. But it's not like nobody is respectfully like nobody is spending money on somebody that they're not acquainted with or they don't have like some type of significance with them. Regardless of how much money they
That's
have,
what I'm
like
saying.
even if you look at these billionaires,
Nah,
but
sometimes niggas do like.
Oh, go
Let's say,
ahead,
like,
go
when
ahead,
they do
go
it,
ahead.
but 9 times out of 10 when they do it, they tricking. Like even if you look at these rich niggas or whatever, they be buying their wives or they girls $50,000 rings or whatever, $50,000 promise rings or whatever. It's because that's his girl. It ain't because I'm just tricking you, my shorty.
Yeah.
If I'm,
Yeah, I mean,
if
that's
I'm,
his girl.
But that's what I'm saying. Like majority of them situations, they be actually acquainted. When I'm buying you nice things,
Majority,
just because of I love buying nice things.
Yeah.
We're acquainted though. I like buying nice things anyways. I drip myself up nice. You just getting the benefit because you here with me.
What about?
It's not the same thing. Like
What about a
It's
nigga
not.
like walking in? Let's say it's a, like he balling, but
Yeah.
you know it's a good time having that. He walk in, drinks on me. Everybody drinks on me. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like some niggas.
but that's different though. Like
That's right.
Yeah, but
it's
that-
different. Everybody catching it. He won't target in one singular person. Everybody was gonna eat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if
He
it's
said,
spread out,
I'm in
evenly,
here.
you know what I
Everybody
mean?
having a good time. That's different.
Okay.
That's not a trick. That's just a nigga like to have a good time for real.
Yeah.
I mean, you put you is paying to play whatever, but you wanted to like essentially
Yeah,
like
he's just doing it out the goodness
Yeah.
of your heart touch, not for
for
us.
everybody
That's
too.
what-
But
that's
it's
what I
for
said.
everybody.
But I think that's what Bray was saying though. Like that ain't tricking.
But that's cap.
That's
because
different. That's a different
you
situation,
Not, you
though.
not. All right, if you Mr. Beast.
Yeah, like
then
you feel me?
alright.
Different.
Like I said, everybody eating. You walk up to one woman and you give her this opportunity.
You're a trick,
You're
bro.
a trick.
Yeah,
There's
for
no
sure.
like,
You did
sure.
it
there's
for
no
a
way
woman.
you can
But
box it up.
You didn't do it for everybody. Like I said, you didn't walk up in the whole club and be like, everybody come get
Yeah.
Yeah.
the dudes y'all can drink too. No, you did it for this woman that you found attractive.
Yeah.
And then she said, I'm good, then you're going to be feeling sick.
Cause we keep it hot. Feel me? You walking in the club buying drinks for everybody that player. You feel me?
Yeah.
You walking in buying drinks for one person, or offering to buy bottles and whatnot for one person. They ain't even said a word to you. That's not player.
So what if it was exclusively shorties, like just women in a
You're
club?
still a
You're
trick.
tricking because you're
No,
pandering,
but
bro.
I'm saying like you were saying how if you do it for everybody, you know what I'm saying, you're not a trick. What if it was just everybody you know
ladies.
it's all women?
Like you
You're a
good.
trick.
You still a trick.
I mean, I don't know.
depend on-
Because you saying everybody in the club
So-
is all women.
Yeah, so you know how I was saying before you said like if
He's
you
paying,
walk in
he's
the club.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, cause it's
That's
like
what
damn nigga, I'm
low-key
thirsty.
thinking, like if
Pause.
the club is genuinely just women, you just happen to go there and everybody in there is just women. Okay.
It don't gotta be like a big club setting, but what if you're in
Okay.
a setting with just like
Because-
women, you know what I'm saying? You
Because
wanna
like I
do
said,
something for
here's the
everybody.
difference. like, all right, like for example, I've been out with my boys, the twins. They don't drink.
Yeah.
So there's been plenty times we've been out, especially in another city. We got mad bottles left over.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty, you want to get a drink? And I don't gotta talk to the shorties anymore.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, if you walk in the club and there's some straight up women in there, you say, hey, look, I got bottles for everybody. I got drinks for everybody. Everybody drinks, and then you go about your business.
Mm-hmm.
You walk out, and that's one thing. But if you do that, and you try to, hey, shorty, you know, you see that,
because you looking for an exchange, bro.
Man, you tricking. Because you didn't have the opportunity to have that conversation without you spending money. I think you tricking, and I think you lack true game.
Yeah, for sure.
Because bro, I can speak on all, like, bro, everybody in the end of the day, I don't care, unless they an A-list celebrity, they are people and they're approachable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could kick game to anybody. Real spill. And I've seen that, being able to travel, being able to be in certain environments, certain people, but you can kick game to anybody. So if the only way you could have this conversation is you had to bring up money, you a trick.
Yeah.
Nah, he's 6'5" though. It's different. He tall. It's a lot easier for a nigga above 6 feet to approach somebody than it is for, like, you know.
But I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. If you feel me, you got it. You got it.
That ain't always the case, bro.
It is though.
You,
feel me?
I mean, you. What,
but
you
like,
6'1",
but like, no. But whoever attracted you is they gonna bite regardless.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So like, that just means that person you trying to go after, they not on it.
I've been out with NBA players taller than me, and they quick to throw that money card out there. You didn't have to say that. You in the NBA, you got the clout, you got the money. You didn't have to say anything about money. But the only way you started a conversation was you started it about money. Mm-hmm. You couldn't have a regular conversation with this woman.
Yeah. Like you were saying, bro, I feel like that's just truly like a game. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You just, I got this. We about to go.
It's just like anybody that, you know what I'm saying, that you come talking about some dumb stuff. Like, you come in, it's like, all right, what do they call, bro? You L-mans or whatever they call, whatever the terminology is, if you round the women and you start, yeah, man, I just got this new car, $100,000. I just got these new sneakers on. You trying to panel. I don't know if y'all heard me. Yeah. I just got this chain on that joint like $10,000. Like I'm saying, it's the same kind of joint.
You got change for $10 billion.
Yeah.
Pull out a stack of cash.
You got change for $1,000. Like you doing the same type of stuff. I think. You had to act a certain way around a woman that's not genuine to yourself, and especially if you had to solicit and act for her time, you a trick, bro. And I guess I'm not gonna be always 100% against tricking. Yeah. If it's your shorty and you genuinely just like making her happy, then that's one thing. But I mean, we can look at the opposite side of this. Let's look at that, like the ex-NBA guy Joe Smith, that used to play with the Hawks. Yeah. Gosh. Sure, that was a porn star. Was like, bro, I was living this lifestyle with you, and once that lifestyle stopped, all hell broke loose, and she flipped the script, and she's going on talking about, rubbing on Cameron, and talking about how he's so strong. You know, you doing all this stuff, you switching up because the money not there anymore. Mm-hmm. So once you open, that just goes to show you that she didn't really like you for you. She liked you because the money was flowing. And because whatever she wanted, we could live in this mansion. We could have this new car every year. If I didn't have that, then I'm not connected to this man. Yeah. Then I think that they truly, not only you a trick, but like you said, you really, to her, you a corny. Yeah. Because she gonna be like, in the next one, Max was corny. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He had money, but he was corny. Mm-hmm. Because that same breath, it's just like the OnlyFans or whatever. All I'm sure is, but I've seen plenty of women that's going to show me their messages or DMs that's going to say, oh, this dude is ready to spend it or buy this or take her on this. But she ignores them because they're corny. Mm-hmm. So you can put money out there, but regardless, if the woman don't like you, then she don't like you. But I think a lot of women will enjoy the experience or an opportunity because somebody's spending it. Just like the same way as a man. I almost stole it for some older women that was ready to spend some money on me. Yeah. But like everybody's got a price. So I think if that parameter is met, then everybody might fold. Yeah. So I don't respect it as much, but to each their own, man. To their own, man. I mean, anything else on that?
Only that sometimes people don't want to deal with extra stuff. Like,
okay, but you can get straight to it too. You don't have
you can just like trying
to
say they say no, then
that's what I'm saying. So say it's a girl that they want to smash or whatever, is she gonna say no?
Because how do you know she's gonna do anything anyways?
Yeah, what if she like just take your money and don't know it?
So say you ask her without the money first, and she like no, and then you be like,
so then now you gonna be like, you paying?
Now you gonna be like.
So
well, what if I get you a Birkin bag? I just told you no. Nigga, did you not hear me the first time?
That's like niggas haggling for glutes. I know you said do it, but like, what if I buy you some shoes?
You feel me? You led with you. I know she don't want you. Like now you trying to leave with your wallet. It's crazy. You like,
hey, look.
I got bread though. Hold on. Like,
She's trying to slap back. Like, hey, what if I buy you some diamond earrings?
Shit. That's crazy. Give you 5 bands right now.
She like 10, like 7, deal. Like,
alright, let's go. Like, yeah, I knocked that one down, but like,
no, you did. It's a transaction at that point. You ain't enjoying yourself.
That's why I always think that is, even though money is relative, at the end of the day, money is money. Money gets spent.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like I said, maybe $10 somebody is like $1,000 somebody else, but then there's always a hierarchy of, like I said, I've seen big bank take little bank in a lot of situations where I'm thinking this guy got money, but I see another person with money. That's if you had to throw some whoosh on the table, then
it's quiet because, bro, when it comes down to it and it really like push comes to shove, it's always gonna be like you said, big bank take a little bit. It's always gonna be somebody that got more money.
Yeah.
So if you leaning on your money, what are you gonna do when she gets into a room with somebody with more money than you?
Yeah,
because the only thing you got is your money.
Yeah.
Because you never offered your personality, you never offered your communication skills, nothing. Y'all don't have any interpersonal communication. It's just you, your wallet, and that girl. That's it.
Yeah.
And like I said in the second breath, but that's just a barrier to entry.
Yeah.
That really don't do anything because you could like Gail was saying, bro, you can give a shorty money, and she might be attracted to you because you have money.
Exactly.
That's the only thing she's attracted to.
Yeah.
So you can, all right, like in the same breath, like Chris Brown was talking about that Joe one day. He was like, I've been curved plenty of times. You can be Chris Brown and be handsome or have talent. Yeah. You got clout. You got money. If it don't matter because somebody's still gonna say, let me see what your personality is like. If you're boring or if you're nasty or she's gonna be like, nah, I'm out on this.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you're doing. You can still do something to turn shorty off. That's why I just can't. If you gotta leave like that, I don't agree to it. Just because, like you said, a woman will only attach herself to, which anybody will only attach themselves to you for the money. And
it's ingenuine because it's like it goes into that thing where you're introducing somebody to a vibe that you can't keep up.
So if you start that, you gotta
exactly.
That's what I was saying. Like nobody has that much money.
Yeah.
Like maybe Elon Musk.
And it's like even still, it's like that's not productive for you to be doing.
Yeah, but it's dead stupid.
Let's think about the true numbers on that.
Yeah.
If, like you said, if I'm just trying to get quick to it, straight to it, because truly, I mean, you can find them on the side of the road probably for a lot cheaper than these dudes are spending bottles in the club booths, bracelets, chains, cars. If you gotta do all that, you can't keep that up. There's no way you can keep that up.
Because like bags. You feel me? You first night you buy her a Louis bag. What you gonna do
for the next
one month? Then what you gonna do if you stay with this shorty? For me, what you gonna do 1 month? Then when you got 3 months and y'all got 6 months, how you gonna keep topping it? Because you done bought her a Louis bag. Next thing you bought her a car, you buy her a chain. It's only what you gonna keep buying her because you only gonna have so much money.
Not facts.
It's only so much you can do.
Especially if you're in a situation where like that shit is temporary. Like,
because
most niggas who, you know what I'm saying, not niggas, but just people in general, like a lot of the money is fast money, it's quick money. So it's like, you know, you're an athlete or you're an artist or whatever. Eventually, whatever you're doing to produce this large amount of income, it's gonna slow up.
Yeah.
You know, you can retire, get hurt, your shit locked. You get old. Like, well, so it's like when your money slow up, you know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do to maintain this relationship? It's over. It's like you're gonna hop on to the next. You know who you got in the position that you are. He about to come into this money.
And that really bring everything first circle. Like that's exactly why PJ Washington and Zion and all them be in that situation, because you led with your wallet and you're seeing
the shorts for that coin that one yarn.
Yeah,
that was the only opportunity. That's why I say I don't believe in a lot of stuff when it comes down to attractions, because I'm telling you, a lot of these dudes that's famous literally just get women because they're famous.
Yeah.
And because women see them as a lick, not necessarily because they see them as super attractive or whatever. I mean, truly, like I said, like I think attractiveness is just down to a followers thing. And by followers, I mean literally just takes enough people to say something about somebody.
Oh yeah.
To then start the ball rolling and the avalanche going. Like I think Duke Dennis has built a whole like little thing, you know what I'm saying, about himself that continues to blow his name up. Him and Kai started that Riz thing, and they get mentioned all the time and stuff. And I think it's a lot of it is just because people, somebody just heard somebody else say that they like him, so they say, oh, I like him too. Same like, bro, what's his name? That just got in trouble with that white woman, John the Majors. He was, won't nobody talk about John the Majors, and then when he suddenly started getting all these movies. And then out of nowhere, he just miraculously becomes GQ Sexiest Man of the Year.
Yeah.
And that happened. But because if you get big enough, I think enough people will start traction in terms of, you know what, maybe he is alright. Especially if you got the manyan.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you said, I think it starts that trend going. And I think at the end of the day, it's always perception too. Because like I said, even if you make $50,000 and you spending, and if you gotta buy a shorty a bottle or a drink, or you gotta take her out, every woman you meet.
Yeah, just to get her attention is like,
you can't keep that up. The same way if you make 500,000 or 5 million or 5, and you gotta buy a Louis bag, you gotta do this. Like Kyle said, if you get a relationship with a short, you can't keep that up.
Yeah.
There's no way. You don't have enough money to keep that up. Like even if you make, let's just say for example, you make $1 million, $80,000 a month. If you start buying a shorty, let's say you try to talk to 5 shorties. And you buy them all Louis bags. That's all, let's say $2,000 to $5,000. You just spent majority of your check just talking to women. 5 women. You can't keep that. You can't keep that up.
And that's just to get into the door. That's just to get a conversation. Yeah. Like I gotta buy you a bag just to get you on a date, just to maybe not even.
It's you still gotta like there's still like steps that you gotta get through to close that deal. I don't know.
Yeah, and then it's like you could do all that, and it's at the end of the day, it's still on her. Because if you don't want to fuck you, all she gotta do is be like, "Nah, I don't want to fuck you."
Nah, yeah.
And you just gonna be asked out and short a Louis bag.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, it's not worth that.
Yeah, I mean, they really be finessing, bro. Like y'all was saying, they really do that. Just get a Louis bag from one nigga and go to another nigga the same night.
But it's like you can't hate it because it's like they just playing the game.
They put it out there. And I want to say it earlier too. Cause another thing is women don't respect that either.
Yeah. They ain't gonna take you seriously.
No, yeah, and like they don't see it as anything. Like me and my boy were talking about that because he was talking to some shorty that basically she asked him for some like nail money. He was like, no, I'm not doing that. But she was like, but like you don't be doing anything because my ex used to do this. He said, okay, but that's funny because he was like, when I met you, you said your ex never did nothing for you. My ex was paying her rent. He was paying her car note. And she said he won't do nothing for her.
Yeah, and bro.
So once you, like you said, you led with that and you introduced her to that, she doesn't see that as anything anymore. That was just that was baseline for me. So just like you said, once you gave me that one Louis bag, and I just want to do it because I'm really like that. I'm really nice. Okay, cool.
Let's see how next one. Yeah.
Where's my Louis bag?
Yeah, I want another one.
And that's the bare minimum because you set that standard. That's the bare minimum for you. So now, like you said, the next one, you gotta. Next time, you gotta keep jumping up because you introduced her to something that you don't want to do. That's what I said. Even on the most minimal scale, if every woman you started off with just buying her a drink or buying her shoes or taking her on a nice date just to throw her up in the air and crush that thing.
Yeah.
Like, you can't keep that up because a woman will look at it as that was the bare minimum. For somebody to get to know me. That's why you got people running around talking about something. If you don't take me courtside, I'm out on this date. You got people that say, no, you take me to Cheesecake Factory, I'm out. Because somebody tried to introduce her to this vibe, and now she doesn't, like, people can't see that as somebody put the effort in to do this. I had this argument with a girl one day about that. And she was talking about, I don't think you put effort in like I want you to in a relationship. And I was like, well, you live 45 minutes away from me. I drive 45 minutes away, get off work, leave work early to go get you. And I go, you never had to go pay a bill at a restaurant. You never had to put any gas money in your car. Just to get things started. Like, I was like maybe like one or 2 dates. I'm like, you don't even, like I said, but you introduce that to them, like, they don't even see that.
Yeah.
They just saw.
You showed up.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you introduce the stuff as a prerequisite and as a baseline. So now, when you start paying rent, you start paying bills, that's what you should have did. Because now that was what I expected of you. And so, like I said, long story short, the woman will start to respect that down the line. Like, I think. Like, a lot of women might say, okay, I expected you as a man to do it, but a lot of it's like I was telling, I think Kyle Dot was like Joe Budden before we head out. On the Joe Budden podcast, I had a woman down there that was talking about she was dating a man that was giving her $40,000 a month in spending money.
Yeah.
Good grief.
And they were talking about, okay, for the next guy, she was like, oh, he's got to do that. But they were like, why did you and the ex break up? Oh, well, he wasn't doing this, he wasn't doing that. He was like, but he was giving you $40,000 a month. To her, she just couldn't click that he was giving her $40,000 a month because once she started seeing 40 coming in, she started already waking up with her hand out. Where's my 40? Where's the money? Where's this? Because you made it an expectancy.
Yeah.
For sure. She won't see that. They were like, bro, Brody came out, you know what I'm saying, mad money yearly for you. And you don't even see that. Almost $400,000 a year. And you don't even see that just because, almost $500,000 really.
Yeah.
Because you get so used to that. But that was like, a lot of people won't even respect that. So they'll start to look past that and be like, oh, well, I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like this. Even though you was giving her, in that extreme case, $40,000 a month. So now what happens, like I said, so now what happens on the small scale, you get $40,000.
That's insane.
Bro, and even in the most extreme examples, like we could take it back to that, tie back into that Tyler Perry movie. She had a good job going in. She cheated on her man in an instant, just a quick instant.
Yeah.
Just because with a man that ain't had nothing going on for himself, he was right place, right time. And that's what I'm saying. You could go spend all this money if you had the barrier of entry. Spend this money on a shorty. Oh, bro, I don't even want to get into that. I could go on this for days. But if you had a barrier entry for shorty, spend that money. The next person, I can just say, there's been plenty of women that have shown me the deposits, and me and shorty went out and ate with that money, and then she ate.
Yeah.
But, and then, so, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But I don't know. I don't have any more recommendations for the week as we head on out. It was a good little debate we had. You know what I'm saying? You got anything else?
R.I.P. Toriyama.
A lot of childhood legends, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. And,
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Dragon Ball Z. Him and Stan Lee, I think, were real pivotal as you can see all the stuff going around.
Yeah.
And they really got me into the comic books, the mangas, the anime, the art. It really led to a lot of the creativity, I think, in a lot of people, and kind of kept that creativity alive. So I think a lot of those OGs did their thing for a lot of people's childhood.
Sure, definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah, looks like we heading on out, man. Appreciate you. This is a good one. How's the next one? Peace.